Right guys, so today I'm just going to show you a nice easy continuation trade strategy that you can put in place today. So basically this is the GBP USD, this is the 4 hour. So what we can see guys is this orange blob here, that was the high. These aren't the high because these haven't had a body close past them. So as you can see, this orange mark here, that has had a body close past. So there's your break of structure. I say this is on the 4 hour. So next you want to look at any imbalance under that break of structure. And as you can see, this area here is in balance. So if we put it to that and then drag it the other way, there's your imbalance. And that's the only imbalance we've got, because all these areas here, they have all been wicked into. There's no gap between two candles where there's no wick. So there's all imbalance has been took there. So you've got a high probability of it reacting from this imbalance or the order block below. So what you want to do is mark the imbalance first as well. And you will need an entry confirmation on a lower time frame, which you can kind of play around with. But for this strategy alone, you can mark your order block that's below the imbalance, drag it across. Let's get a different color. Let's do the old purple. So two options here. You can either just put a set and forget just at the top of the order block, and you want to put it, obviously you want to cover the order block, and then you want to aim for the current high that has already been made, which is this orange blob there, and that will give you a 2.4 risk to reward ratio, which is that's a good trade. But we could do better than that. We can drop down, let's get rid of this box. So if we drop down to the 15 minutes, say, which is the ones that I work on, the 4 hour and the 15 minute, more clarification there for me. So the purple box is our 4 hour order block that's below the imbalance. So we know that the imbalance will need filling, and it's more than likely that we will tap into our order block. So now we're on the 15 minute, and I can zoom in a bit. So in the 4 hour order block, this 15 minute, we've got imbalance there, a little bit of imbalance above. So what we can do then is we can mark our 15 minute order block that's below. So this little triangle there, that will be the same color as that, or near enough. We've marked our 15 minute order block now, this area here. Mark that all the way across, and then you want to set and forget pretty much your buy limit. I'm not sure if I said a sell limit earlier, but I meant a buy limit, because obviously we are buying and we want it to tap us in, trigger, and then we're going to aim for the highs. Same again, you want to aim for the low of that block, or you could aim for the low of the 4 hour, but for the instance of this, you just want to go a little bit past the 15 minute order block. Then we'll drag it across, and then we'll zoom back out to the 4 hour. Hopefully you're following, guys, and hopefully you've subscribed, because there'll be more trade ideas, advice, you name it. Right, where are we? We're all the way over here now. So there's our 15 minute entry, guys. Let's aim for the high again, and there we've got a 4 ratio risk to reward, so slightly better than entering a buy limit on the 4 hour, but this time we've entered on the 15 minute because we've gone down, we've covered the imbalance, we've covered the order block that created the imbalance, and also on that order block that had a wick, that wicked liquidity before that. So it's all for you, sorry, and it's all part of the trend. So the trend is bullish. You've got all the trade ideas there, you just need to implement them. If you've got your imbalance, you've got your order block, you're going with the trend, and you're aiming for the current high that's been made, then there's a good chance that it's going to win. Obviously trading's, you're going to lose trades, but there's a good chance that trade will win, because you've covered the imbalance, you've covered the low of it. I keep going blurry. You've covered the low, and you've not been greedy, you've aimed for the current high that's there. So Give it a go, guys. I'd love to know if it works for you, and if you can profit from it, then brilliant. But yeah, subscribe, like, follow, and come back for some more tips and tricks.